everyone. I hope you all are doing well. I just wanted to upload a quick video and just kind of talk about something. I just wanted to say that if anybody here watching, whoever clicks on this video, is like struggling with mental health or just whatever, mental health, family life, financial, anything like that, yeah, I completely understand. Your feelings are valid. You have a right to feel the way you feel. And don't let anyone make you feel guilty for feeling a certain way. But, you know, that being said, we all have the power to change our mindset. And I know, like, people say this all the time, you might hear this all the time, and it just sounds like way easier said than done. And trust me, like, it is way easier said than done. You know, I struggle with it every single day to, like, rewire my brain and thought processes. But slowly, it's getting better. And, you know, no matter what's going on in your life, there is always something to be grateful for. No matter, like, okay, I'm not gonna start crying. There's always something to be grateful for, no matter what your situation is. And it can be as simple as being grateful for your hands that still work. Your hands able to pick up whatever, read a book, color, pick up your kids, pick up food and put it in your mouth. Like, your hands are something to be so grateful for. Or your feet, your legs, like, you're just, your whole body in general. But you know, just always try to find one, if not, start with one thing to be grateful for. If you're having trouble with that, like just trying to look for gratitude, start with one thing. Doesn't need to be huge. You just start with one and just like write it down, whatever it is that you're grateful for, and like start a journal, a gratitude journal over time, you know, every day. Just start with one thing for like a week. One thing that you're grateful for. And as you write that thing down, it'll slowly, you know, you might even want to start writing more things down, and that's fine. But make the goal to just one thing, because it's so easy to like forget about all the little things that we are so fortunate to have in life. It's like so easy to forget about that stuff when work, finances, family, partners, whoever, you know, like whatever is in your life that creates a certain scenario. I don't want to say causing trouble, because it's not that, but certain things in our life create certain scenarios, and we forget about the small things to be grateful for. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I mean, I could sit here forever and talk about, like, you know, everything that's on my mind, but I'm not going to do that. I just want to set this message out there for somebody that needs to hear it. Like, if you are struggling, I hear you. I see you. You are not alone. If you feel like you need to reach out, like you feel like you don't have anybody to reach out to, like, you can reach out to me. Comment in my comments, and we can find a way to like communicate privately, not by text, but you know what I mean, like messaging of some way. Because it's just, yeah, it's not a good feeling to feel like you're going through life alone. And of course, you're never really alone. If you believe in spirituality or anything like that, you'll know what I mean. But you're never really actually alone in life, no matter how much it feels that way. Everything in your life is happening for a reason, and that sounds like it's, it's hard for me to even believe that, but it's starting to feel more and more like the truth. That everything does happen for a reason. So yeah, I just wanted to share that message. If you're struggling, just know that I understand and I'm here. And, we're here to uplift each other. There's no reason to send judgment to anybody, to gossip, to set expectations, to, all those things. Whenever you set an expectation about anything at all, like stepping outside and expecting to feel a certain way when you step outside, like feeling better after you go outside, don't even expect that. Just walk around and don't have any expectations for anything. And if you need to, say it in your head all day. No expectations, no expectations, no expectations, no expectations. And I know that sounds like silly, and trust me, like, I'm not perfect at this at all. I'm still trying, but from the advice that I have gotten and the books that I've read, like, you're literally setting yourself up for disappointment if you go into anything with any type of expectation. Just walk in anywhere you go. No expectations, no expectations, no expectations. No fucking expectations. Like, it's just crazy because we've been conditioned our whole life to set expectations for yourself and just like set goals, which, yeah, of course goals are good to have, but just understand that it's okay if you don't reach a certain goal when you want to or how you want to, because you can always get up and try again. So, yeah. No expectations, no expectations. If you have not read the Fourth Agreement, or no, the Four Agreements, I think that's what it's called, by Don Miguel Ruiz, or Ruiz. Oh my gosh, I can't even, yeah, the video cut out. I really don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, the Four Agreements. If you have not read that already, I would totally recommend it. It just kind of helps you put life into perspective, and it gives you just simple, easy to understand tools to help make your day-to-day life better. And, just that alone, like finding a book that has such simple ideas put down onto paper but explained like it just all makes sense. I don't know, but that book, I feel like I need to read it over and over and over again, because it's just, once you've been conditioned by life, by your parents, teachers, whoever, this happens when you're a child. Like, we are conditioned from day one to act, do certain things. If your kid's acting out, guess what? A parent is feeling like, oh my God, my kid is like the crazy child that's screaming right now, and this is so embarrassing, this is that. And then they end up getting mad at the child. But who's really, like, is it you that's feeling mad and embarrassed because other people are looking at you? Or is the child being a child? And like, nobody should judge that. Because honestly, like, all children from a very young age are kind of like squeezed into a little box of the way that they should act, should not act. And of course, like, you want to have rules, you want to have discipline, so that's where this gets a little bit tricky. Like, you don't want your kid to be a wild animal on the streets. You can't just let him do anything. But the point is, just don't take it so seriously. And I'm saying this to myself, okay? Like, I am totally that person. If my kid is acting a certain way in public and, like, parents are looking at me, I do not like that at all. I don't like the spotlight being on me, like people looking at me and like watching to see what I'm gonna do. You know, this kind of stuff happens all the time when you're a mom. Just preparing to take your kids out into the world and not knowing what's gonna happen. But not knowing what's gonna happen is like the best part, because there's so many lessons to be learned on the way, on the journey, on the drive to the destination, you know? Okay, anyways, I gotta wrap this up because I could go on and on and on and on and on and on about this kind of stuff. But anyway, if anybody has made it to the end of this video, just a little update on what I am reading right now. It's called The Mother's Fault by Nicole Trope. I read The Stay-at-Home Mother by her last week. It was so good. This book is really good too. I'm so far, well, let's see, how many pages am I in? I am 155 pages in. I'm almost done. Her books are like pretty short. They're usually around 300 pages or less so far that I've seen, at least. But yeah, it's pretty much about this mother who has a son, and she is not really getting along that well with the dad. And I don't want to spoil anything, but basically the dad in this situation, it's just rocky. There's like some tension between the mom and the dad, and then you later find out that, you know, this dad might not even be the child's dad, and what exactly is going on. So first of all, I want to say, you know, if you don't feel like reading anything about, there's a little bit of child abuse mentioned in here. So if you don't want to read about that, I probably stay away from this. It's even like hard for me to read, and that's usually not something that bothers me in books, I guess. Well, it does bother me, but I don't know. For some reason, it's getting, yeah. The author went there. We'll just put it that way. But that I can appreciate. Like, I love it when authors take it to the next level. Some people may think, yeah, it might be too far, but I don't know. I'm still enjoying it. That's what I'm trying to say. So far, I would recommend this book, but I cannot say that for sure until I finish it. Which, hopefully I could finish it. It probably won't be today, but if I was in a better mood today, I could finish it today. So yeah. And I'm also reading, I think it's called The Beachside Library. Something like that, by Brenda Novak. Seaside Library? Something like that. So the cover is a girl on the beach reading a book. That one's okay. Yeah, I'll update more on that when I finish it. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a great day today, and just remember to, if you can, get outside in nature, breathe in some fresh air. You know, just take 3 deep breaths, standing outside, feet on the ground, arms to your sides, like everything pointed to the ground, and just breathe and let all your negative energy, let nature take it. And you might not see like, oh my God, I'm cured, but you are going to see a difference when you do that. And it just, you know, the more often you do it, the more clarity you might gain, the more answers that might come to you, you know, certain questions that you have. That's what I'm hoping for myself today. I'm just like, want to spend time in nature, breathing, you know, as much as I can. And the certain questions and all this like mental clutter in my head right now, I'm not saying that it's going to clear up by the end of the day, but I'm hoping and pretty confident just by me going out in nature and appreciating and gratitude and breathing and keeping my feet grounded and, you know, arms grounded to the ground, like just let the nature take away your negative energy. Appreciate the trees around you, plants, flowers, whatever you see, any kind of nature. Say it out louder to yourself. Thank you, or I am so grateful to be experiencing trees in front of me right now. You know, thank you, Earth. Thank you, nature, for letting me breathe in fresh air today. Stuff like that. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna stop talking. I hope this video helps somebody. If not, that's okay too. I mean, one day I might go into like more detail, but you can't really do that on the internet these days. All right, so yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.